everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy, and today we're going to be doing a fun Game of Thrones inspired makeup look. So, in honor of Sunday, since that was the season finale, I decided to pick this boy up, and we're going to do a fun little makeup look with it. So, I will prep my face, and I will see you guys here in just a minute. Okay, now that I am all prepped up, I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know what I use for my daily skincare routine. And I use the Mario Badescu, I think that's how you say it, skincare line. This is the cucumber spray, and then I use the Hydro Moisturizer with vitamin C, just to kind of help prep my face. So, on to our first step. I'm going to be taking I'm going to be doing my foundation first. So here I have the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This is what it looks like. I have it in the shade NW13. I'll dab out on our sponge here, and we're just going to start sponging off. We're going to move on to concealer and bronzer. So I like to use the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape. I have it in the shade Fair Neutral. I like it to be a little lighter than my actual skin tone, because if not, you can't really tell. And I always put it underneath my eyes, on the tip of my nose, and then I bring it upwards just a little bit there, right here in the Cupid's bow, and just right underneath my lips here. And that's it. And then I'm going to take this beauty sponge that I use for this stuff and just kind of blend it in. Bring it up and just blend away. It's all about blending. Okay, next we're going to take out my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. This is what it looks like, and it's in the shade Rosewood. I don't like my bronzers to be too dark, but I don't like them to be so light that you have to just add and add and add and add, and then you come to the problem of, oh, I put too much, and then it's really hard to blend out. But I'm going to be taking my JS3 brush, which is a contour brush. Looks like this. Maybe if it'll... There we go. Maybe. You can see that. It's the JS3. And I'm just going to make a fish face and do it here, here, on the bridge of my nose, like on the sides, and then around my forehead and underneath. And then next, I'm going to take my JS4 brush, which this is technically a highlighter brush, but I use it for my baking process. And I'm just going to take my little baking powder. And the powder that I use is the Airspun. You can get this at Walmart. It's super cheap, instead of spending like a fortune on other stuff. And I like it. You know, it works. And then I just take it here, pat it, and then I just drag it up, just like that. And I just blend it just a bit. Take a little bit more and just kind of And then I'll take a little bit and take it from here, and I just go down and up just a little bit. And then I also take it here. And then I just let it sit. So while we let this sit, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my eyes and my eyebrows. I always like to do my eyebrows first because it takes me the longest. And I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is the Dip Brow Pomade in blonde because I have greasy blonde hair. I try to make things work, you know. And then I just brush my brows a little bit, and I just trace it, bring it out. Now they always say eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Okay, now that I'm done with my brows, I can move on to the eye look. So before we get started with that, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the palette. Here's the front of it. And then when you open it up, there's a mirror. Oh, scandalous, you can see all my stuff. And then on the front here, it's a quote by Daenerys Targaryen, and it says, Lannister, Targaryen, Baratheon, Stark, Tyrell, they're all just spokes on a wheel. This one's on top, then the other's on top, and on it spins, crushing those to the ground, which I think is super cool that they took this palette and they actually put quotes on it. So I'm going to open it up for you, and I'm going to show you. And that's super cool. It's got the Iron Throne, which is super crazy to think that it's completely destroyed now. Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it. But on the inside, there's another one. It says, never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you. Which that is a quote from Tyrion Lannister, which is super cool. So now, the actual palette itself, it has this little pulley thing here, and you can just pull it out. So today we are going to be using the colors from this section here, which is technically it's the Lannisters. I do really appreciate these colors. They're more neutral. I think they'll be really, really pretty. So I'm going to prep my eyes, blend all of this out, and then I will be right back. So now that I've got my face all blended, I went ahead and took my MAC paint pot in the shade of soft Otre, whatever. It's whatever that is. And then this is what it looks like in the little pot. And all I did with that was I dipped my finger in it, and then I just kind of rubbed it on my eyelids and below as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the palette, and I'm going to go in with this House Lannister first. And I'm just going to take my JS5 brush, it's just a simple blending brush. And I'm just going to dip in there, pat it a little bit, and I'm going to start here in the inner corner, or the outer corner, my bad, and just kind of bring it forward. Just enough. I'm not seeing much pigment, but I'll give it a chance. And we're blending, and we're blending. Okay, it's not bad. I like it. It's like a softer pink. And then we're just gonna go like on the same side or on the opposite side and do the same thing. And we're just gonna blend that in and bring it over. I will say, in order to really get the color on there, you've got to add a few layers, but that's okay. That's okay. Next, I'm going to go in with the Lanister Red, which is the shade right here. And I'm just going to do the same thing I just did. So on the outer corner, I'm going to kind of poke it here, and I'm just going to bring it around. Just like that. Ooh, that's really pretty. And then I'm just going to take this Lanister Red and kind of bring it underneath on my water line. Looking definitely red, that's for sure. Now, to give this eye look a little more definition, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, and it's going to be my JS6 brush, which is a smaller. And I'm going to go in with this Casterly Rock. And again, I'm just going to put it right here and just kind of bring it out to kind of give it that definition. And I'll just kind of bring it out a little bit. Looking pretty. I'm not mad at these colors, like I'm really not. Like, it's actually a really pretty combination. Now I'm going to use this same brush. I'm just going to kind of like clean it off. And I'm going to go back in with that Lanister Red, and I'm just going to pat it right here. Kind of give it a more red look, because I like red. Okay. Now I'm going to take an even smaller brush, which is going to be my Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42 brush, which is really, really small. And I'm going to go in with this red keep color, and I'm just going to pat it in there, and then I'm going to take it across my lid and into the corner, just to give it that sparkle. And then I'm going to take it in the bottom, kind of bring it out, bring it in. And with the same brush, I'm going to go in with the King's Landing shade, which is a beautiful gold shade. And I'm just going to put it right here in the corner. And I'm going to bring it out a bit, kind of over that red color. And this is super pigmented, so I would be extra careful when applying. Looks really pretty. I really like this. Now I'm also going to go in with a color from a different palette that I have to kind of buff this hard creased lines out. And so I'm going to take a larger brush, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH30 brush, which is the black one. And I'm going to go in with the James Charles palette, and I'm going to take this nude color here and just kind of put that over the top and kind of shape it back out because it's a little too rough for me up there. And we're just gonna blend it out and make it look a little better. See, already looks much better. And now I'm going to go in with the sparkly color right next to it with the same brush and just highlight that brow bone. Perfect highlighted brow bone. Now, just to kind of make this look a little more defined, I'm going to go in with the wirewood leaves right here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch out brushes, and I'm going to go back to my JS6 brush, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to take it in the corner just a little bit, not too much, and really try to get that definition. That looks much better. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of it and put it underneath. All right, and now we are officially done with eyeshadow, and now we're going to move on to eyeliner and lashes. Eyeliner is done for now with my Tarte mascara, and I'm going to use my Jeffree Star hand mirror. I'm not trying to get a sponsorship at all. mascara done, I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lashes, and I will be back. Okay, now that I have my lashes on, I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face. So that means we're going to go in with some blush, my bad, and some highlighter. So I have the MAC blush. It's in the shade of Petal Power. It's the mineralizing blush, and I dropped it. Anyway, and I'm going to take my JS2 brush, which is the blush brush, and I'm just gonna really kind of pack that, and then I'm just gonna apply it right here. Get some color in there. Okay. Now that we've got some color on our cheeks, I'm going to go in with my Morphe M438 brush. And I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Siberian Gold Skin Frost, and I'm just gonna twirl my brush, and I'm gonna take it from right here and just work my way up. You can never have too much highlight. Now I'm going to take my Morphe set spray, and I'm just gonna set it. Now to complete my look, I'm going to go in with my Nosferatu lipstick from Kat Von D and give myself a really nice dark light. Alright, and here is the finished look. What do you guys think? I think it looks really pretty. I really loved using this palette. This palette is amazing. I loved the formula. It went and blended super well. If you are a Game of Thrones fan, I definitely recommend getting this. It is really pricey. It's about $72, but if you are a die-hard fan, I recommend getting it. It's absolutely beautiful. Pictures, videos do not do it justice. It's super nice. But I just want to thank you guys so much for coming and seeing me. I want to thank you guys so much for coming today and spending time with me and watching me do my makeup. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye!